How do you choose collaboration or influencer partners to help you grow your fashion business past your current audience and network? Let's find out in this video. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Vicky, founder of The Fashion Business Coach, and for the past 5 years, I've been helping small and startup fashion brands to launch and scale their businesses successfully, and I'd love to help you do the same as well. Every single week, I create a new video that either answers a question that someone in the community has asked, or I'll share with you an industry insight or tip or trick or whatever it might be to help your business scale upwards. Now, if you're not following along or subscribing, depending on the channel you're watching on already, make sure that you do so that you can take a look at those free videos each and every week. Now, this week, as I said, we're going to be talking about finding collaboration or influencer partners, however you want to word it. If you watched my previous video last week, you'll know the power of collaboration. I'll link to that below in case you missed that one. But essentially, the power of collaboration is huge. It's a way of growing your business, often for free, by having people promote your business for you, and vice versa. Usually if it's free, it's going to be reciprocal, so you'll promote their business as well. So there's a few really important things that you need to consider when choosing these partners. The first one is to make sure that your business and their business are targeting the same customer. And you might be thinking, hang on a second, Vicky, but that doesn't make sense because I don't want to be promoting somebody else to my customers if it's the same audience. Okay, so you want to make sure as well that they're not competitors. Let's take an example. So for instance, you might be a swimwear brand who targets people in the health space, competitive swimmers, that sort of thing. You might not have any additional products yourself. You might only be in that swimwear space, selling the swimsuit, the bikini, whatever it might be. So a great partner for you is somebody else who's interested in competitive swimming and the things that go with that. So obviously it will depend on your particular business, but I would imagine for most businesses like that, you'll also be talking about things like wellness. You'll be talking about fitness in general. So a good partner for you could be someone like an activewear brand, because you're selling the swimwear, they're selling the activewear. That generally can be a really good partnership. You could also look beyond clothing. So you could think about things like towels for after this, people need a towel, right? After they've been swimming. You might want to consider any kind of performance enhancing features like smart watches, for instance, that's going to help people track how many laps they've done or the depth or something like that, and accessories around that kind of thing. So really think about everything that your target customer needs to do whatever it is your product helps them do. You can even think about things like sunscreen if it's people swimming outside. Loads of different ideas. So this is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. You're thinking about businesses who are targeting the same customer as you, but you don't sell the same product, so you're not competitors. That kind of fit is perfect. The second thing is you also want to make sure that your business and their business aligns. A really easy example to demonstrate this is if you are a sustainable brand. You're going to need to partner with other sustainable brands, otherwise it just doesn't make sense for you and your customer's just not going to be interested and it's not going to work. You also need to consider things like price point. If your products are really expensive, you don't want to partner with somebody whose products are really cheap. Again, it doesn't align. And you also have to be careful about your reputation too, because if you are that high-end brand and people expect high quality from you, if you then recommend something cheap, they're going to be like, well, I don't know as I trust you anymore if you think that this is good. So really be mindful of that and make sure that you're aligned with the actual product and value and even service that you're offering as well. And the third thing to make sure of is that you're not just looking at how many Instagram followers somebody has. And I know that this is something that everybody does. They're like, oh, how many followers do you have? But honestly, that metric isn't very useful at all. Here's an example. So if you've not met me before, maybe you don't know about Instagram, I only have just over 2,000 followers on Instagram. I'm super grateful to have them. They're a lovely bunch of people. Feel free to come join us at The Fashion Business Coach if you would like to. I'd love to have you. But the point is, I've been running my own business full-time for 5 years. I do not have millions of followers. What I do have, however, is a relationship with my audience, essentially. I'm not just getting anybody to come to my site and then building this huge audience who don't really care what I'm doing. So the important thing to look at is actually engagement, not the number of followers. And this is true with your partnerships. So for example, me and my business with my 2,000 odd Instagram followers, I've partnered with people who have a few hundred followers. I've partnered with people who have 3 million followers. Both have worked really, really well and given me the exposure that I wanted, given me new customers and so on. So don't think, oh, they've got too many followers, they're not going to be interested in working with me, because I'm proof that, you know, if I can work with someone with 3 million followers, there's no reason why you can't either. But also don't automatically think, oh, they've got millions of followers, they must be really good. Because if their followers are just following along for, say, inspirational quotes, but they don't actually have anything related to your product, it's probably not going to be a good fit. And you want to make sure that that audience is engaged and listening. So be sure to check how many people are actually commenting and interacting with the business. Don't just look at that top line number of how many followers they've got. I hope this has been helpful for you. I'm really passionate about the topic of collaboration, and definitely something that I would encourage all fashion businesses to do, no matter whether you're brand new, whether you've been going for 20 years, I don't care, definitely give collaboration a go. If you're watching this thinking, how on earth do I actually find collaboration partners? I'd love to invite you to join the Fashion Business Membership. This is a membership that you can join, you can cancel anytime, so no pressure. And what it does is connect fashion entrepreneurs from around the world. We have people at all different stages. Some people are brand new to the industry. Some people have launched their brand and just not seeing the results that they wanted to. And what the membership offers you is these collaboration opportunities. We can all network with each other in our community. We can also have live Q&A trainings, or we do have live trainings twice a month. You can get your questions answered and get that support that you need. And we also have a topic of the month every month, and you'll get a masterclass included on that. And basically we'll choose something that's going to apply to all of our members and help them focus in on one key area that's going to help you to grow. So if you're interested in that, I'll link the details below. I'd love to have you in there and help you to learn and thrive and collaborate and grow your fashion business. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.